Ain't gonna let up on these niggas like I'm Yola. About to drop another 8 inside my soda. What's up, family? What's the deal? What's the deal? Ain't gonna let up on these niggas. Last chance to get it in, family. To get it in and to get it right. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? We are here. Dreamwise here for another one. Yes, sir. Look. Right now, it's an important time to tap in to the energy of Sister Earth and understand what's happening right now, because when you are in alignment with Sister Earth, everything starts to flow in your world easier, effortlessly, and a lot easier, if you will. But you have to be in alignment with the seasons, and the reason for the seasons is a spiritual code to help you in this specific incarnation that you're in. So yeah, I'm excited about this build. I'm excited about this. We're spiritually aligning with Mama Earth, with Sister Earth, to change your world. Spiritually aligning with Sister Earth to change your world. Last chance. Get on the bus now or forever hold your peace. Now, when we're talking about aligning with Sister Earth, right, we just got to remember that Earth and heart are the same thing. Earth and heart are the same thing. And if we're talking about your heart chakra, we're talking about the thing that actually moves you, the thing that actually is making plays for you in this specific incarnation based off of thought. So your heart can be programmed to believe in a reality based off of the ego. And the ego is you, your human brain, keeping you in a safe, secure, comfortable, if you will, state to just get along, to be along, and to not just cause no disturbance, and to not feel any pains or hurts. So the real game and the real mission down here is to align your spirit, or to change your heart frequency and change your heart thoughts to a deeper code that will transcend you into a new. And that's what we're talking about. We're always changing. Every year, you should be looking at an aspect of you changing. And then as you're looking at this specific aspect of you changing, your world should be changing as well. And that's a huge next step for the family to really understand, because at the same time, at the end of the day, if you are changing internally, then obviously your world will keep changing, and then you'll keep on growing spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and so on and so forth. So yeah, earth and heart are the same thing. You put the H in front of earth and you have heart. And that is your mechanism that's moving you. Your electromagnetic wave is coming from your heart chakra. So then we want to be able to follow Sister Earth as much as possible to align with our heart's desires and to move us in a specific space of power. Because it's all energy, and all you are is a big ball of energy first. And in this big ball of energy that you are, you want to be able to curate your energy so then this physical vessel can move in adventures, and then you can still have the stimulation of the two eyes based off of enlightenment, based off of pleasure and all that other good stuff, right? That we try to achieve here on earth. So spring is upon us. Spring is upon us, and spring is you springing forward into a new. You springing forward into a new. Like I said at the beginning of this thing, every year you want to be becoming something new, becoming something strange, changing your whole identity based off of your constantly in a constant change, but then also you're constantly evolving. And that's key. And that's a beautiful thing to have inside of you, the constant change, the constant growth and renewal stages, because now you just know that you're getting more stronger, more, and then your world is changing more. And then as you go on in this specific dimension, once you get to that great by and by, that last stage on your deathbed, you'll be comfortable to leave. You'll be comfortable to leave just based off of you have went through the school that we call Earth. You feel me? So that's important to understand to the core. So let's keep it rolling real quick. It says spiritually, spring is a season of renewal, rebirth, and growth. It symbolizes a time of awakening both in nature and in soul. New beginnings, new beginnings. Spring is often associated with a fresh start. So if y'all don't know, spring is actually the new year, the real new year. And it's the new year just based off of you being in a new energy, right? So if we take away this Gregorian calendar new year and just replace the idea with a fresh start, a new beginning with the springtime, then we'll come into another level of gnosis, which is knowledge, spiritual knowledge for ourselves. So, that's why they have the spring cleaning and these spring kind of festivals, because you're supposed to be bringing forth or springing forth a new you, right? And that's important. That's very, very important. So it says new beginnings. Spring is often associated with fresh starts, much like the blossoming of flowers and the emergence of new life. It invites individuals to set new intentions, let go of the old, and welcome new possibilities for growth, both spiritually and personally. So we know March 20th, March 21st is the new year, right? So now this is your opportunity, and during this specific time, to do something to prepare for this new year. And I'm going to give y'all some plays and understanding of what you want to be doing in this specific time, because obviously, spirit doesn't lie and the earth doesn't lie, right? You just got to follow the code and follow the yellow brick road to see what's actually happening in this thing. What's the deal, family? What's the deal? I see y'all in here. What's good? What's good? What's good? It says rebirth and renewal. Just as the earth reawakens after winter, spiritually, spring offers an opportunity for individuals to renew their connection with their inner selves, cultivate new spiritual practices, and embrace transformation. It's a time to spring clean your mind, body, and spirit, releasing stagnant energy and embracing growth. So now we're coming upon spring right now. So I want the family to just prepare their minds for this new you, this new self, this renewal spirit. See, they gave you the whole Gregorian calendar new year on January 1st, when we really are in the winter solstice space, and we're really supposed to be breaking stuff down. So from December 21st, that winter solstice, to March 21st is the time where you're supposed to be breaking stuff down, transforming, going into this dark night of the soul, if you will, kind of energy, right? Going within and having a real introspective look within, doing your chakra work, changing the ideas you think about yourself, and really coming into a space of breaking it all down. The breakdown is real during that winter time, and that's when you see it in the animals. They're hibernating, they're putting foods away and stuff like that. They're putting themselves in a cocoon type of state to spring forward in the new year, which is March 21st. So now, preparing for this specific time is a must, and it's a beautiful thing for the family to walk with Sister Earth and keep on walking with Sister Earth down, because again, Earth and heart are the same thing, and your electromagnetic field is just going to be based off of how you're walking in your world or on your earth. So hey, I'm telling you this. Hey, this shit gets saying. See, look, when we talking about spirituality, right? We're not talking about none of that shit that people are doing with the whole government conspiracy thing, the Illuminati, the powers that be, and all of this other stuff. What we are talking about when we're talking about spirituality is we're talking about you. You. None of that other stuff doesn't matter. Because at the same time, at the end of the day, you can't do nothing about it anyway. So now you're just clouding your mind with distractions that's keeping you stagnant and in a space of limbo, because you're trying to take down Elon Musk or Bill Gates. You feel me? So then if you really just hone into this world and understand that everybody is in their own world, and them people outside of you don't have nothing to do with you, but have something to do with you and your reflection of you seeing these same people, situationships, and opportunities, but the distraction don't have anything to do with you. Why? Because if you rid yourself of the distractory energy and then start walking in a space of God, then your adventure will be clear of the toxic waste trash shit that's happening. See, what was I on yesterday? I was on X yesterday. And that Aaron dude, I think his name is Aaron, the Ninja Turtle dude that was on Pop the Balloon, he popped up on my feed. And like a nigga, I watched the hell out of it because I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? I didn't know this nigga was, I guess he got signed to the Zeus network. Now he doing all kind of ratchet shit and whatever, right? I didn't even know that the Zeus, I don't have Zeus, so I don't know what's going on over there, whatever. But I was just shocked to see that this nigga kind of becoming a celebrity in the form of the ghetto trauma shit by him keep on being super aggressive and beating people up or whatever. I clicked on one video, I said, oh, this nigga trip, this nigga getting in fights and everything on this shit. And I clicked on another one, he got in another fight. I'm like, damn, this Ninja Turtle dude must really think he a turtle for real. He must really think he Donatello in this bitch. He need to go talk to Splinter or some goddamn. That nigga tripping. Then I clicked on another one. That's how, the shit just be coming up like that after you scroll so many times. The nigga he got slapped by a chick. And then, I don't know if he was about to go there, but it damn near looked like he was going to slap a bitch. I was like, I'm thinking to myself, who is watching this? You see what I'm saying? Because I'm like, why? What's the point? You feel me? That's just me in my space. Now, if you watch it and you get down with it, then whatever, you know what I'm saying? So shall it be. But to me, I'm thinking like, all right, this shit ain't really adding up. Like this is how far down Black people have gotten, to that point of low trash vibration, to where Feist is really entertaining and just ghetto shit or whatever. So when you focus on a particular energy, then that's what you're going to receive. So What I'm explaining to the family is I want you to focus on you heavy during this time, because this is what's going to take you up out of this bitch and set you free than a motherfucker. You have to really step back and analyze what you're focused on in this specific time. And I'm going to explain right now, because right now is the key to the next 10 years of your life, damn near. Now, it's not saying you're going to not have other opportunities to jump the code, but this is a big time in this specific, if we're talking about spiritual energy, this is a big time for you to put something down or to destroy something, and then to tripwire your energy into a whole new being. But people don't want to trip. I see niggas be talking, they don't want to change because that addiction feels so much better, baby. You feel me? They just talking a good game. Yeah, nah, Dream. I'm trying to move around, trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to be in my own zone. Tired of fucking with these chicken head assholes. I'm trying to get into my own bag, trying to start my own business and everything. Well, what is that gonna take, my nigga? Who do you have to become to do all of that? You're gonna have to go through something to do that, because at the same time, at the end of the day, it's just not gonna be handed to you. Niggas, hey, niggas want shit handed to them for real. I'm telling you, boy, I know it. Nah, I just gotta pray and that's it, baby. And hopefully it will come. Nah, nigga, that's not how this thing is about to come down. You're gonna have to go through something, an alchemical transformation, which is alchemy, to get to that next level of who you have in your mind, that vision desired. And the beautiful thing is, I ain't gonna even lie to you. The beautiful thing is, it probably ain't gonna be that even hard. You probably look at it and be like, oh shit, that was easy than a bitch. What the hell was I running from? Hey, I'm telling you what it is. It go down. So spring is here. Spring equinox, March 21st, right? And it says hope and optimistic. The light of the sun returning and the warmth of spring symbolizes hope and optimism. This is a time to focus on manifesting your dreams and desires, knowing that the seeds you plant now, whether in your thoughts, actions, or spiritual practice, can grow into something beautiful. So that springtime is coming, right? And we want to prepare ourselves for the spring so we can spring forward into the summer solstice, so we can be shining in the summer. You feel me? Where the sun is shining bright and you just walking and being God. Beautiful, radiant being. You chilling hard than a bitch on the beach. No worries, not worried about no bills, nothing. Money coming to you easily and effortlessly. You sitting back, you might have your drink, a blunt on the side too. You kicking it. You feel me? Very beautiful environment happening. What? You in a whole nother zone in the summer. Your body looking right. Your body looking right. Ha. Y'all females, y'all ready to wear y'all thong bikinis and shit. Y'all ready to wear that two-piece. You like, this summer I'm killing them with this two-piece, boy. That Galveston Beach got me fucked up. That dirty ass water. That guy, I'm about to be strutting my stuff in this bitch. Shining bright. Opportunities coming to you. You don't have no worries in the world. You sitting back like Mac. You sitting on your throne, chilling heavy. That's the summer. That's August. No, when's the summer solstice? That is June 21st. June 21st. Hey, that's around the corner too. You know, that shit come fast. You'd be like, oh shit, it's here, right? But you got to do things to prepare, and the preparation is right here, right now. Watch this. Flowering of the spirit. Much like how flowers bloom and reach towards the sun, spring is a time for the spirit to bloom and expand. It's a time to express creativity, tap into inner wisdom, and grow into your highest potential. Okay, so we know that the springtime, the new year, is coming March 21st. And there's a few things that you have to do, which is about what, 25 days away, right? And there's a few things you're going to have to do during this specific time in these next 25 to 30 or 40 days. Let's just call it the 40-day fast or whatever. To tripwire your spring into another level of God. So remember, I said, if you align with Sister Earth, Mother Earth, then everything will flow to you easily and effortlessly. But you have to have courage and strength, Heru, to align with Sister Earth first, based off of the seasons and based off of the energy, what the energy is speaking. And then as you align with Sister Earth, let it go and watch how things magnetize and attract to you. You feel me? When you don't align with Sister Earth, remember, you're a magnet, right? So when you don't align with Sister Earth, it's like a magnet. You might repel some stuff if you're not in the right direction. So like a magnet, right? When it's attracting things, it's going to attract what can magnetize to it, right? Based off if it's in the right direction. When you don't fall into the right direction, then things start to repel from you. And that's what I had to learn the hard way, because when I was in my 20s, nigga, I was getting to the bag and shit, but I was still living in a whole different space of no spiritual practice, no discipline, no nothing, right? Just a motherfucker. Human nigga, really just real humanoid in this bitch. Real the bottom of this thing. You feel me? Gangster party in this hole, just straight. I don't want to say automaton because I still had a mind, but you know, I was in that kind of space of no kind of spiritual enlightenment or spiritual practices, right? And what I learned from that was I kept on having these mishaps, where things used to happen where I was like, it was something in my mind, something subconsciously. I'm like, nah, nigga, I should have been doing something. For some reason, my energy should have been shifted. If I followed that energy right, this shit wouldn't have happened. So it was like mishap after mishap after mishap. It was like I was in a whole conundrum, disorganization. That's the word. No real flow. You feel me? Just everything was always like damn near chaotic, if you will. No kind of flow, no kind of sense of rhythm and ease. And a big part of that was because, you know, I didn't have no guidance. I listen to Bobby and shit, but that doesn't mean nothing. You can listen to whoever the fuck you want. If you're not applying none of it, then it doesn't matter. So now, after I got into the application process, I started to realize, wait a minute. Oh, it does take a little work, because just like the yin and yang symbol, right? It's the balance, right? So even with the spring equinox, it's a balance coming into the fold. So now whenever you are in this space of giving something up, you do begin to gain something new, right? And that yin and yang, or that reciprocity process, is an important cyclical energy that you want to have in your whole life. You don't want to think you're just going to be taking, and not be able to give something up. You're going to have to put some time, effort, energy, and some God in this thing to make the ship run smoothly. And that requires some discipline, that requires patience, and that requires an ability to know when you need to sit down and get to work. I want to play this video with y'all. Bashar, he was dropping on demons and what demons really is. Check this out.
Demons are not an independent entity. They are the negative side of the archetypal collective consciousness of our people.
That's what we think.
They manifest as your level of fear carves them out of the clay of our collective consciousness and represents what the issue is that you're dealing with on the negative side, on the dark side. And that's why in the past we instinctively say, face your demons, because they are your demons. They're not independent beings. They are our demons. We create them as a way of creating something, manifesting something that is more tangible out of the collective archetypal consciousness of our society, of our species. And that's why in the past people made lists of the demonic qualities. And if you look at those lists, you will see that they are simply the negative qualities of humanity. There's a demon of greed. There's a demon of lust. There's a demon, So it's like, yeah, we're facing that, but it's our creation reflected back to us in a way that helps us understand how to go through the process of overcoming that. They're not independent entities. They're our creations.
That's brilliant and so well said. The word that really keyed for me was
reflection. So Neil, in the etymology of demons is actually genius. So that genius inside of you does require you to understand a certain aspect of yourself that you might be gluttonous about, like the 7 deadly sins: gluttony, greed, envy, all of that stuff, right? So there is some power in you analyzing or having an introspective look within and then saying, okay, I'm gonna have to deal with this aspect of me, right? This demon, which is a genius of me, to become anew and to transform into the God body that I'm claiming to be. So now 25 days, we got 25 days? And this February went super fast this year. Hey, this time is speeding up, baby. This February went super fast, 25 days. So in the next 25 days to the New Year. So in the next month, right, which is this Friday, I think, or Monday or Sunday, one of them days, right? This next month coming up is your last chance. This is your last chance to get on your shit. This is the last chance to get on your square. This is your last chance to become strange. And you see it in religion. Religion shows you this last winter push in the religious practices that happened during this specific time. Now remember, religion is just a bastardized version of spiritual systems, right? So there's nothing bad about religion. I mean, people need, something to group, like a group or some kind of guidance, you feel me? But it's just that's the best word I can explain. Not trying to shit on it, but I'm just saying religion is just a bastardized version of spirituality, spiritual systems, and spiritual teachings. So then you can get clues from religion into what's happening within Sister Earth and in yourself. So now a big clue of this last push before the spring equinox is what religion is doing. Ramadan is being practiced on March 1st this year. March 1st, when the new moon is coming in, right? And it says here, Ramadan, the word Ramadan is derived from the Arabic root word RMD, which means to scorch or to burn. This root evokes the image of the intense heat of the summer sun, symbolizing the burning away of sins through the act of fasting and spiritual purification. So Ramadan is practiced for a whole month, starting with the new moon, whenever the new moon comes on. And this new moon is coming March 1st. So now they do that based off of, they know it's the last go or push to get to the spring equinox, right? Which is the new year. But like I said, religion practices it in the form of, okay, well, we're just going to make our own shit up and we're just going to create a system that says do this for 30 days. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, and that's shit, go for it, you feel me? But just the clue of it is saying, like, yeah, before the spring equinox, this is your last push at you destroying or burning away something inside of you. Now, as it says here, it says the burning of the sin. The burning of the sin is just the burning of your skin. Your skin is your sin, and your addictions is essentially the sin. So because you're in this skin, this flesh. And if you don't have no control over your flesh, then essentially you're just an animal. And animals are just hunters. They don't have no mind at all, if you will, right? So in the animalistic nature of this thing, you want to be able to burn away them animal urges at specific times, which is now, to get to God and the Godhead. They call it putrefaction. And that putrefaction is literally tearing or burning away the aspects of you that's just sitting in a comfortable, stagnant state and believing you're going to grow from that. Hey, I can't make it up. What you want me to say, nigga? You know what time it is. You got to go to the gym to get bigger, boy. What you what you want me to say? You got to let go of the ding dongs and the donuts to lose weight. That takes some discipline. That takes some effort and some energy and some focus to be able to sacrifice the worldly sins, the flesh, to tear this bitch down and to become anew. So when you do become anew in the spring season, you a whole different monster. Them addictions don't even bother you. You don't even, that cigarette, you like, man, fuck that shit. I'm good. You feel me? My people, my family, one of my closest friends, him and his wife, they practiced that Lent a few years back. Let me read what Lent is. The word Lent comes from the Old English word Lenten, meaning spring. This term refers to the lengthening of days as the season progresses, particularly during the period of the time leading up to Easter in the Christian liturgical calendar. Lent represents a 40-day period of fasting, prayer, and penance observed by many Christians in preparation for Easter, commemorating the 40 days that Jesus spent fasting in the wilderness. So Lent, Ramadan is all the same thing. You feel me? Fasting, affirmations, which is prayer, really just killing off the fleshly needs to become anew. Now, if you take both of them ideas and just apply it to your own discipline, whatever that might be, then it's up to you to be the hero and look at your shit and say, okay, well, I get the concept, right? This is the last chance to reclaim victory during the winter season where you're supposed to be purging and in the putrefaction process. So now, before March 21st, I'm gonna do something to tear this motherfucker down to become anew because I'm in alignment with Sister Earth. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. This whole thing is about energy, and the more you get into the energy transforming aspect, the more you start to move into a different space of God. And like I was saying, my peoples, they have practiced that Lent. Let's say, I don't know how they've been millionaires for they've been millionaires probably 10 years now. Let's say 10 years ago, right? They practiced that Lent for the first time, you know what I'm saying? And they practiced the whole thing. They just fasted. They fasted from food and everything, but not the whole 40 days. It was like a certain amount of time. They didn't do 40 days, but they fasted for like, let's say 10 days, especially my partner's wife, Tay, fasted for 10 days. And he fasted as well for that 10 days, right? Nigga, after that, they created a business that propelled them to become millionaires right here in good old H-Town. And they didn't have no idea they was going to do that shit. They came up with a business that pushed them into this millionaire status. And they turned all the way the fuck up. Shit, when I did my fast, I did a 30-day fast a while ago. Maybe, what is this? Maybe, yeah, whatever. I think this is my 7th year on YouTube or something like that. Whatever. I did a 30-day fast. After I did that 30-day fast, nigga, I got on YouTube like a month later, a few months later or whatever. You feel me? Not knowing I was going to ever do YouTube, it just kind of sprung forth based off of my mind, or my pineal gland was started to pump more because the fast cleared you out. And then got on YouTube, and now the story is ever folding. You feel me? Now I'm walking in my purpose and living out a specific level of freedom where shit, I can wake up when I want. You feel me? Move how I want. And now it just keeps on. Situationships, opportunities keep coming to me based off of I keep on doing the alchemical process of destroying and becoming anew, destroying and becoming anew. So now, and y'all know, whenever y'all do go through these processes, and this is the thing, you don't want to look for action, reaction. You don't want to say, I better get something. That's not how this thing is going to work. You're just going to have to understand that the energy is going to shift you into some kind of opportunity or situationship that you need at that particular time. So then your future self will be able to receive that guidance or that lesson that you learned in that specific time. So then you'll be like, oh shit, I had to go through that so I can get to this. If I didn't, I never got to this. I'm telling y'all what it is, baby. This shit get real strange, boy. So now Lent is March 5th. Ramadan is March 1st, right? And when you're in this aspect of practicing these particular things, you just know that the destruction phase is happening inside of you, and that internal killing off or renewing spirit will bring you into this new spring. So I want the family to really look at themselves and say, okay, what am I going to do for the next 30 days or even 20 days? Let's say you started March 1st and you say, you know what, I'm going to do something for 20 days to spring forth my new self in the spring. Like I said, this is your last chance. These next few days, we got 25 days or something. This is your last chance to just be in alignment with Sister Earth. So Earth can start giving you things that flows towards you. And it's not forced. You feel me? There ain't no forced energy. Let me let y'all listen to this Bobby Hemmett on the putrefaction stage and the last run at it. Watch this.
Exactly. It's good. Good you said that. Good question. This point that I'm talking about here is illumination through putrefaction. Anybody knows if you go blind, your ears, your hearing becomes better. You go deaf, your sight becomes better. We were left for brain dead in the United States, which means that we were not functioning on our maximum brain level. But when that happens, the genius kicks in. You see, you're going to find out that we have two heads. One is the brain, which is a holographic brain. This only represents the five senses of appearances and awareness. But there is appearances. The other brain is the pineal brain. And the third eye. As long as the physical brain, the one we have that we rely on every day, was functioning on a high level, the pineal brain at this particular time had gotten to a point that it was dormant. Only some people get a twinge of use from it.
That's right.
Now, as a result, because other aspects of us are shutting down and deteriorating because we're not at the best thing that we were even after slavery. The other brain, just like the sight that would come on when the ears go, is now coming into focus. So because of the activity of the brain is shutting down at a rapid pace with black people in a racial senility, the other brain is going to override it. And that particular brain is the Godhead. So in order for the Godhead to come in, you have to tear down the old to make ready for the new. So you must understand the way science goes. If you have a light, the light of creation, that light is going to the maximum of what it can be. In order for you to get a new light, you have to have a degeneration of that creation. Once that creation act is created, in order for you to get a new paradigm or a new aspect of that, you have to degenerate or deteriorate to come back even greater than the light that you had before. You see what I'm saying? To come back to even greater than the light you come before.
The great Bobby Hemmett. So yeah, you have to deteriorate or destroy an aspect of you that's addicted to the drugs, addicted to alcohol, addicted to sex, addicted to the stimulation of the glamour, the TVs, clothes, whatever it might be, right? Scrolling on whatever, Instagram, whatever people do, right? All of that glamour stuff that doesn't serve you to become anew. So now I want you to understand that the glamour or the matrix or the powers that be do set up people to win in order to trick you into believing, well, this person didn't do nothing, so what the fuck? How's they up? That's to keep you sleep so you can stay in that specific level of glamour because you're thinking that it's going to take force to make things happen. And the real game is just power. And power is derived from you doing your energy work first, energy work only, and then the adventure will be, applied to you based off of you becoming somebody new. So, a lot of times what's happening is it's a trick. If they tricked you into believing, okay, the more harder I work physically, the more I will get I'll be something new. But as we know, y'all done 2 jobs and said, damn, the shit still is not worth it. You feel me? Shit, I'm spending more energy, and in me spending more energy, I'm spending more money. You trying to work 2 jobs to get ahead, but that shit is actually draining you and causing you to deteriorate inside because you're pushing yourself with so much force. The real game is to become something new and force the work. And when you force the work, the spiritual work, which is, you changing your mind, you dealing with your pineal gland, then you dealing with your energy, right? Then as you change that energy inside of you, now naturally you don't have to force nothing. Everything is about power, and you magnetize opportunities to you. You become more attractive. And in becoming more attractive, you just attract opportunities, situationships, people, places, things to you that changes your world for the better. So now it's just up to you to take wind of where we're at in this specific time of Sister Earth, and understand that when you just align with how this thing rolls, then everything will start to flow to you. But you just got to be able to have faith. And then really, you don't even have to have faith. You could just understand, 1 + 1 = 2. If I get better within, if I keep on investing in myself within, then I'll become something greater without. It's just like going to the gym or doing anything. You go to the gym, you work out, right? Eventually these weights is going to transform your body. You just got to be consistent and diligent in the process. But what happens is the jobs keep us to sleep, because then we're in survival mode, and we're stuck in this survival mode energy where we're not able to see past the glamour or the worldly needs, because we're just in the space of trying to live or pay for our home and food. So we need to be able to get out of that specific glamour or that survival mode energy and get into thriving mode, which is you building up yourself. That whole damn show, Severance, we was watching it last night. I think we're on episode 8 of season 1. Severance, yeah. Nigga, you just watch that and you shit. Oh shit. I'm asleep when I go to this job, boy. They just telling you straight up, niggas be asleep about when they go to the job, because essentially you're spending your energy building somebody else's dream up instead of spending your energy on building yourself up. I was watching that damn. We on episode 8, so y'all don't spoil it for me. We're gonna see what it is. At first, it started off slow. I had to fight, nigga. I had to fight to push through that thing, because I kept on falling asleep on episode 1 and 2. I finally pushed through, and it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, you know how that shit go. It's not really. Now that paradise. That paradise, oh yeah, baby, that paradise, yes sir. Y'all see it, yeah, y'all watching that paradise. I know y'all watching it. That hoe come out tonight, I think. Yeah, it come out tonight, that Paradise. So I'm gonna be tuned in like a goddamn human being that I am, baby. Because they left us, and I said, oh, they tried to play. That last episode was real good on that Paradise. I was like, damn, they should have. Hey, y'all check that out if you haven't seen it. That Paradise. So understand that they put you to sleep because they need workers. And in order to trick you into believing that you just need to be a worker, they would go to tactics or extreme measures to keep you in a dull state. So like, just think about it like this. You don't really have to work 8 hours a day. They just put that into the system to make sure that you get past the circadian rhythm of expending your energy. Nigga, in some country, they work 4 hours a day and they spend the rest of their time with their family and themselves. In some Asian country, 4 hours a day. Society will still run. You feel me? But based off of them understanding that, oh, okay, we can trap people's energy to get the most output of them from when they first wake up, from that 9 to 5 stage. So that way we can utilize their most potential energy. And then by the time they get off, they don't want to do nothing but scratch their ass and drink a cold one. So now, then once they get off, they so in limbo that we can feed them the TV and program with the primetime news and give y'all more fear tactics and, oh, don't go outside. You don't want to do that. Hey, I told y'all that when I did that plane thing, I said that shit is a trap. There's 45,000 planes taking off every day. 45,000. If your plane goes down, then nigga, it was meant to be, baby. Trust me, 45,000. You think they're gonna 45,000 a day? Nigga, if one go down a day, they hey, I'm just telling you what it is. You got to get off of the TV so much. It's the same thing when they do the whole child abduction thing, right? One kid gets abducted in the city, which is fucked up. We get it. That's fucked up, right? Now, all of a sudden, hey, y'all gonna need these wrist things so we can protect your kid and so you can know where they're at every time. So first they starting off with the cell phones. Then they're going to give you them wrist things that they got in Paradise. Or what Elon Musk is trying to do, put a chip in your mind that starts in Paradise. So then you're going to ask for the solution, and they created the problem, and they're giving you the solution. So now we just got to understand that we're in a big ass game. And in order to break free of the game, you're going to have to think outside of the box and observe the whole game from a whole nother lens. And not absorb it, but observe. Be like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. I'm with it. I can move around or maneuver around this thing completely. You feel me? So sacrifice is the key word for these last 25 days. If you're starting in March, then hey, go for it. So shall it be. So I want the family to put in the chat right now what you're about to sacrifice. One thing until the new year. It's just 20 days, baby. You can sacrifice one thing. One thing. Now, you don't have to go extremity with the Ramadan. You can if you want to, because that's the new moon on March 1st. You know, that new moon just symbolizes the subconscious mind, you programming or renewing a certain state in your mind. But as spiritual beings, we understand the code with this religion, Ramadan and Lent thing, right? It's a sacrifice of something. You're going to have to give something up to become anew in the springtime, which is the new year. The key word in there is new year. That means new you. So put in the chat one thing you got to give up. Somebody already, Femino's already put up sugar. Hey, I feel you, baby. You feel me? One thing in the chat that you're about to give up. Now me, I got to sit with it a little bit more and a little bit deeper. Because for 20 days, I'm going to give up something. Now, it could be as simple as something I practice already, or it could be as something new. You feel me? So lately, I practiced semen retention in January, heavy, right? Haven't really been practicing this month in February, but I can go back to that and just do that simple practice. You feel me? Because as long as I'm in alignment with some kind of form of disciplined energy, then that's all that spirit wants to know. Like, are you willing to make a sacrifice? Now, some of y'all might have to tap into a fast, a full fast. You feel me? I'm just telling you what it is, baby. If you want to, some of y'all might have to, some situations is just like, nigga, you're gonna have to come on with the come on. You feel me? And get out. Now, if you sacrifice, let's say you sacrifice cigarettes, right? Or weed. Weed is a good one for 20 days. Hey, nigga, I can feel that. Niggas trying to get away. Niggas said, no, Dream, don't say it. Sacrifice the weed for a dub. I dare you to. You feel me? Ha. Niggas ain't ready for that, boy. Niggas gotta smoke they blood. Shit, god damn. Sacrifice that grass for 20 days. Quick. Niggas, you can do it. I'm just encouraging you. You can do it. You will do it. And when you do it, you're gonna come out that much stronger on the back end. You're gonna be a monster after them 20 days, boy. Your shit gonna be lit the fuck up. Sacrifice that porn for 20. Yeah, that's an easy one. Y'all can do that. Sacrifice that porn for 20. Quick. You feel me? Sacrifice sex for 20. You feel me? You having low vibrational sex with these chicken head ass girls, boy. Sacrifice that sex for 20. You getting knocked down by Tyrone knowing he ain't no good. Sacrifice that. Nah, I ain't fucking with you no more. Hey, Tyrone, I gotta hold on you. You can't come around. you can do it, lady. Shit. What? Tyrone gonna still be there? He gonna be waiting. You just call him after the 20. You feel me? He coming and eating you out, get your whole mind fucked up. Giving you that wood and shit, knocking your shit back, and then bouncing. And you just sitting there hiding a bitch. Sacrifice that for 20. Yeah. Hey, y'all, see, that's what I be saying. Okay, let's get it. Let's see what people said. Oh, y'all dropped a lot. Porn addiction. That's good, Chris. I like that one. That's your shit. That's the one. Smoking cigarettes. I see you. See. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna sacrifice because yeah, Bella. You know, it's not no rush. We still got. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if we just gonna we can start now, but if we just trying to align with March 1st, which is the new moon, and then just align with that March 1st to the new year, which is the 21st. The spring equinox is the 21st. Then shit, we still, we got 5 days to just think. You go to sleep, ask yourself a question: what should I sacrifice? Your dreams are gonna come in alignment, and you're gonna see yourself starving at a table, hungry than a bitch. That means you got to sacrifice that food. And it don't got to be all food. It could be some food. You feel me? Noel said snacks. Kel said iPad games. Yeah, that's them games, boy. Them shit cool. That's a good one, Kel. I like that one. Ha. Cause you know that shit can get you quick. That iPhone and shit. Be playing them games. I'll be playing some of them games with my daughter. One of them snake games, and I'll be stuck for a good hour with her. But we be bonding and shit. I need to stop smoking weed. That's it. Be cunny. That's it. Steak. OC says steak. I feel you, baby. I feel you. Hey, and then look, you know, this is all personal to you and the introspective look within yourself. So, you know, it's like something that is damn near telling you, like, nah, nigga, you know what you gotta get. You know. You feel me? It's something that you just know within yourself. You're like, it's talking to you. And you know what it is. Niggas be running from the, nah, I can't, not that weed, not that weed, not that weed. Be saying it in their head, not the weed, not the weed. Spirit be hitting you, weed, weed, weed. You, no, oh, I can't hear you. You be Stevie Wonder in this bitch. Holding my seed. I am infinite being, that's it. Also semen retention, yep. Food. Sunrise said food. That's a good one because that's the one that's going to transform you for real. If like you can sustain. Now, if y'all practice Ramadan, you know it's sunset to sunrise. So you can eat it like 6:45. You feel me? You can also eat at 6:20 a.m. Nigga, them boys be, look, this how deep that Ramadan shit is. Them niggas, them boys, them our Indian brothers and sisters, I be going to the gym. Nigga, they be at these mosques or these little corner stores at night. It's 5:30 in the morning. They be at that bitch deep, like 100 deep, praying together. I said, oh my God, no wonder these niggas got these gas stations. Ha! Them boys be on it, boy. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm driving by. I'm like, these niggas is up early than a bitch. I'm up early because shit, you know, I get to it. You feel me? I go right to the gym. Right it up. You feel me? I already did my discipline and my meditation practice. By the time I'm leaving the house, it's 5:45. Nigga, them boys be up at that bitch. 5:30. Cars deep. Parking lot. I'm like, oh, these boys ain't playing with, you know, their energy. They really about that shit. So, you know, shout out to all my Islamic brothers. You feel me? And remember, all of this stuff is just a representation of who you are anyway. The religion is just tied to you anyway. Religion is to bind you together, right? So you don't have to practice religion because the spirituality was first. Spirituality is just you understanding the energy of yourself and of earth, if you will. So that's why you got to align with the seasons and shit. So Islam, I, self, Lord, and Master is you, right? Allah, arm, leg, arm, head is you. It's just all about you, right? Jesus pointing at the heart is just you. It's just saying the Christ consciousness within you. So now if you do need religion, then that's cool because, you know, hey, sometimes some people need that specific system to hold them down, but don't let them fool you to believe it's something outside of yourself. The real God is within. And that's what happened. We got fooled into believing, okay, I'm giving out my energy to something outside of me when the real energy or God is within. So then you just keep on doing that. Cigarettes for sure. Okay, cosmic puzzle piece. That's fly. Yeah, I know shit. Niggas be knowing. Hey, but then you got to think about it. That shit ain't even really that long though. 20 days or 25 days or whatever. You just choose your time. You feel me? I'm going March 1st to March 21st. Now I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep on tapping in with spirit with it. Semen retention definitely going down, but there's something else that might come into the fold that I just ain't seen yet. And then when that time comes, I'm gonna just, get to work and do it. You feel me? Gonna do it. Liquor, I mean liquor, weed. Yep. Me too. That's good, y'all. That's good. Caffeine addiction, the pre-workout, a motherfucker. Oh my God, the great leader. Damn, hey, listen. I done got that goddamn the dude Mike Rashid. I got his pre-workout the other week, like 2 weeks ago. It came in the mail. And I just take it on like my squat days and my chest days and shit. This was just 2 days a week. Nigga, that shit be having me lit in the motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit. Even after my workout, I be lit. So that pre-workout is a beast. Now I don't take it every day. But them 2 days I take it, I be lit the fuck up. And his shit is called, he got mushrooms and all type of shit. So it's supposed to be organic or whatever. I'm sacrificing alcohol. I'm growing weed. Ashe, El Cristo. Acts in a dream. Yep, that's right, Bella. Pork. Ashe. You feel me? Sugar is a hell of a drug. Yep. Me too. I'll be at 28 days of moon cycle. Yep. Gave up weed a year ago. Cold turkey. Yeah. So that 28 days, Zolu, is so March 1st is the new moon. So then the end of March is going to be the cycle, right? So then around that, we should have our understanding with the moons, especially just the moon being the subconscious mind, right? We should have a full transference of energy during that specific cycle that we're going into with the moon cycles. The lunar calendar will give you the plays of how to kind of move with your energy, you feel me, especially with Sister Earth. Now obviously, there's some ideas about the moon and all of this other stuff, but understand to the core that when you go based off of the woman's menstrual cycle, and remember the menstrual cycle is a big divine play, because that's also how you manifest a child or a person here. So you got to get real deep into the fold of understanding that menstrual cycle. There's a book called Her Venus is something. Her Venus is a moon or something like that. It's a fire book. It talks about the menstrual cycle of the moon and how I'll post a picture of it. I'm trying to see if I got it up here. But it's a fire ass book. You know what I'm saying? And actually that book helped me out a lot into understanding the divine feminine for a different level of genius, if you will. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. So sacrifice. Letting go of something you want now in order to gain something better in the future. So them 20 days, you're going to let go of whatever now in order to bring forth a new you, a new opportunity, new situationships in the future. You got this, family. You strong. You're the one. Go for yours. Yes, sir, family. Love and appreciate y'all. Like and share this thing up. Peace to the gods.